introduction. No matter how good a company's credit and collection policies are, there is no guarantee it will collect all the money it is owed. Some customers may not pay, which lead to what is called bad debts. These unpaid debts can cause serious problems for a business and even force it to shut down. That's why businesses must work hard to manage and reduce bad debts as much as possible. Collection policies. In a business that offers credit, collecting payments is just important as allowing customers to buy now and pay later. The main goal is to make sure the company gets paid while keeping costs low, avoiding problems with customers and staying safe from the financial risk. Good collection policies help keep the business running smoothly and protect it from losses. Classification of debtors. The classification of debtors help businesses manage customers who don't pay on time or try to avoid paying. By grouping these customers into different types, companies can better understand their behavior. This makes it easier to plan how to collect money from them and reduce the risk of not getting paid. It also helps businesses offer credit more wisely and protect their income.
Types of debtors. So number 1 is cooperative debtors. So these persons wants to pay you back but something unexpected happened, like kana bitaw nasakit siya or nagamit niya ang kwarta kay na ay emergency bitaw sa ila, mao hinungdan nga wala siya nakabayad ana nga adlaw. So mao din ang time nga istoryahon kaniya para manghangyo nga susunod na lang niya bayaran pag naa na siya kwarta. Mao na ang ginatawag nga cooperative debtor. Number 2 is chronic complainers. So these persons always has a reasons why they can't pay. Mao ning mga tao bitaw nga palusot lang nga walay kwarta para bitaw nga dili sila makabayad ana nga day or kana dili nila babayaran kana nga utang. Mao na ang ginatawag nga chronic complainers. And number 3 is politician types. So these persons is very nice and friendly to you. They can make you feel like they will pay but they never actually do. So kanang ginahimo bitaw nila ang ilahang charm bitaw para dili sila makabayad sa imuha. And number 2 is uncooperative debtors. So these persons can pay you back but they simply don't want to. They care more about keeping their money than their promise to pay. That's called uncooperative debtors. And number 5 is paranoiac debtors. So these persons pretend to be rich and important. They might brag about fancy things and promise to pay you soon, but they never actually have the money. So mo nang ginatawag nga paranoiac debtors. And number 6 is belligerent debtors. So mao ni siya ang mga tao kung sukto nimo masuko bitaw. They might yell at you or even threaten you to scare you away from asking. Mao ni siya ang belligerent debtors. And lastly is ang elusive debtors. So mao ni siya ang mga tao bitaw nga pag human nimo pautang sa ilaha dili na dayon nimo makita pag tingbayad na. So they hard to find and will avoid talking to you in any way possible. So mao na siya ang elusive debtors.
Paying habits. So first, it is identifies an elusive debtor as someone who actively hides from debt collectors and avoids contact. Second, it categorizes debtors based on their payment habits. From or payers consistently pay on the time without needing reminders, demonstrating responsibility and truthfulness. Conversely, delinquent debtors frequently pay late or not all, posing a higher risk due to potential financial difficulties or a desire to avoid contact out of embarrassment. This classification system help assess the risk associated with different debtors. Collection procedures. Effective collection letters are short, direct, and clear to avoid confusion. They include a deadline for action and emphasize the mutual benefits of payment. A good letter avoids treats, is regularly updated, and treats the debtor respectfully and empathetically. It progresses from gentle reminders to stronger notices if necessary, and it's framed as a final attempt to encourage prompt payment.
Collecting department procedures. The collecting department is important because not all customers pay on time. Its main goal is to collect money that is owed in a way that is quick and low cost. To do this well,
The collection department. Efficient debt collection minimizes costs and risk by ensuring timely payments while maintaining positive customer relationship helps. The collection department requires skilled individuals who understand people and prioritize respectful communication. Legal action is a last resort. Effective bill collectors utilize their skills and abilities to contribute to the company's success.
Qualities of a good bill collector. So, number 1 is industry. So, being a good bill collector takes a lot of hard work and consistent effort. It's not just about being lucky like the saying goes. Success is mostly about working hard and a little bit about having a good idea. And number 2 is persistence. A good bill collector never quits. They keep trying to reach the person who owes money until the debt is paid. Being persistent is a key to overcome the challenges of collecting money. And number 3 is tact. Collecting bills can be a difficult situation. A good bill collector knows how to talk people carefully and politely so they don't get angry or offended. And number 4 is resourcefulness. So, good bill collectors are determined and creative. They don't easily give up and will find different ways to try and get payments, even if some accounts are very hard to collect.
Collection system. Effective bill collectors need tact and resourcefulness to approach debtors and care and find creative solutions to collect payments. A successful collection system is flexible, maintains positive customer relationships, and work closely with sales and credit teams when handling delinquent accounts, maintaining contact, offering helps, and being firm yet polite is crucial. Stronger measures are employed only cooperation fields. Collection departments access to efficiently collection outstanding debts while minimizing costs, emphasizing prompt billing and adherence to company procedures. Collecting delinquent accounts. So, when borrowers face financial hardship and struggle to repay debts, maintaining regular contact is crucial. A helpful, polite, yet firm approach is recommended. Understanding is necessary if the borrower tries to cooperate. However, if the avoid payment or are uncooperative, stronger measures such as repossession or legal action may be required. Even if a debt is written off, collection effort should continue if there's a chance of recovery. Collecting delinquent accounts. So, when borrowers face financial hardship and struggle to repay debts, maintaining regular contact is crucial. A helpful, polite, yet firm approach is recommended. Understanding is necessary if the borrower tries to cooperate. However, if the avoid payment or are uncooperative, stronger measures such as repossession or legal action may be required. Even if a debt is written off, collection effort should continue if there's a chance of recovery.
Collection through banks. Some businesses make it easy for customers to pay their bills by allowing them to pay at banks. This saves customers from having to go to company's office. This way of collecting money is often used for regular bills like insurance or utilities like kuryente or tubig, those who could be of help. So when someone ignores requests to pay, sometimes contacting other people connected to them might help. So isa sa mga example is ang ilahang asawa. If the person who owes money is ignoring calls, sometimes talking to their wife on the phone it can help because she often manages the family's money. And number 2 is contacting the Commissioner of Civil Service. Kaya if the person who owes money works for the government and is ignoring payments requests, kanang pwede ka mag-send sa kanabitang letters to the Commissioner of Civil Service para sila bitaw mag-encourage sa nga magbayad dana nga utang because government employees are expected to be responsible. Steps of effective collections effort. Number 1 is reductions in the volume of accounts receivable. So accounts receivable is just a fancy way of saying money that the customers owe the business. When the business collects money effectively, the amount of money people still owes goes down. For example, imagine a store where many people but things but don't pay right away. If the store is good at asking for and getting the money, the total amounts of unpaid bills will become smaller. And number 2 is freeing capital for carrying the business operations. So, capital is the money the business has to use for its day-to-day activities. When customers pay what they owe, the business gets the money back. This frees up the money so the business can use it to buy more supplies, pay workers, and do other important things. For example, if the store from before finally gets all the unpaid money, it now has the cash available. It can use this money to buy more products, to sell, or fix something in the store. And number 3 is increasing profits through decreased expenses. So when a business doesn't collect money well, it might have to spend extra money trying to get it back, like hiring collection agencies. Effective collections means less of this extra expending, which helps the business makes more profit overall. And for example, if the store is good of getting people to pay on time, it won't need to hire a special company to chase after late payments. This saves the store money, which increases its profit. And number 4 is shortening of credit period. So credit period is the amount of time customers are allowed to pay after buying something. When business collect effectively, it might be able to encourage customers to pay faster, making the credit period shorter. So this means the business gets its money sooner. For example, if the store is good at reminding people to pay, customers might pay within 30 days instead of taking 60 days. So this shorter waiting time for payment is a benefit for the store. And number 5 is establishing a line of customers who are financially sound. So financially sound means customers who are able and likely to pay their bills when a business is good at collecting. It learns which customers pay on time and are reliable. So this helps the business focus on selling to these good customers in the future. For example, the store might notice that some customers always pay on time. So while others are always late, by having a good collecting practices, the store can identify the reliable customers and build stronger relationships with them. 7 elements of collection. Number 1 is provide a full package of credit, supplies, and knowledge to avoid collections issues. So instead of just giving a farmer money, also provide them with quality seed, the right tools and advice on how to grow their crops effectively. And number 2 is ensure credit is available at the right time to meet farmers' needs. So dapat i-make sure nga all farmers get the loans before the planting seasons begins so they can buy seeds and other necessary items on time. And number 3 is be selective with clientele, focusing on reputable farmers to minimize risk. So before giving a loan, check the farmer's past records and talk to other people in the community to see if they are known to be reliable. This reduces the chance of not getting the money back. And number 4 is employ well-trained credit to technicians who understand both agriculture and banking policies. So the persons in charge of giving loans to farmers should know about different crops, farming seasons, and also the bank's rules for lending and collecting money. And number 5 is maintain strong relationships with clients to improve collections. So, for example, build a good and trusting relationship with the farmers you lend to. Communicate with them regularly and understand their challenges and work together. This makes them more likely to cooperate and repay their loans. And number 6 is regularly communicate your bank's story and helpful information to the community. So let the community know about the bank's missions and how it supports farmers. Also share useful information about farming and managing finances so that this can build trust and encourage responsible borrowing and repayment. And number 7, if other methods fail, take legal actions to recover funds from delinquent borrowers. For example, if a farmer who has ability to pay still refuses to do after several attempts to communicate, the bank might need to go to court to recover the loan money.
Collection letter. A collection letter is a message sent to customers who owe money, asking them to pay what they owe. Writing this letter is difficult because they need to be clear and polite so the customer is not offended. If the letter is rogue or unclear, it can make the problem worse. Today, people who send these letters also try to help customers find a way to solve their money problems. The importance of collection letters. Collection letters are important because they help businesses get paid the money they are owed and also keep a good relationship with customers. They do this by asking for payment in a respectful way and encouraging customers to respond and feel confident.
Qualities of good collection letter. Effective collection letters are short, direct, and clear to avoid confusion. They include a deadline for action and emphasize the mutual benefits of payment. A good letter avoids it is regularly updated and treats the debtor respectfully and empathetically. It progresses from gentle reminders to stronger notices if necessary, and it's framed as a final attempt to encourage prompt payment.
Reminder letter. A reminder letter is the first step in asking a customer to pay what they owe. It is sent soon after the invoice to politely let the customer know that payment is due. This letter is gentle and meant to remind, not pressure. It is part of a series of letters that may include follow-ups, appeals, and final demands if the payment is still not made. Follow-up letter. A follow-up letter is sent if the customer does not respond to the reminder letter. It is a bit more serious but still polite. The letter asks why the payment has not been made and explain why it is important to pay soon. The goal is to keep things friendly while showing that the debt needs to be taken care of quickly.
This discussion letter is a debt collection strategy and expresses a desire to understand the customer's silence and proposes a discussion to resolve the outstanding debt to the mutual satisfaction and benefit of both parties. The letter uses a polite and conciliatory tone, inviting the customer to participate in finding a solution.
The appeal letter. So instead of just having a discussions letter, a company might send an appeal letter after the reminder. So this letter tries to get the person who owes money to pay by appealing their feelings like their sense of being a good person, their reputation, their responsibility, their pride, or their ego. It's encouraged them to pay what they owe. The demand letter. A demand letter is a formal written letter sent to someone who owes money. Kana bitawng if dugay na kay nga utang unya, wala pa nabayaran, mao dayon ni nga letter imong ihatag, which is ang demand letter. If dili gid siya magbali-bali pagbayad, ayha na dayon ka magpangita sa lain pa maagi para mobayad siya atong utang.
Effective techniques. So, ang effective techniques in the collection process involve a series of actions at different stages. The first one is reminder stage. Sending duplicate invoice, stickers, reminder letters, printed cards, and age statement. The second one is follow-up stage. Sending letters, making phone calls, sending registered letters, and making personal visits. And the last one, the final stage, taking legal action or collection agencies. Registered letters. Registered letters can be useful if someone who owes money or delinquent doesn't respond to the regular messages. It shows the issue is serious because it feels formal and official. The person who owes money knows the letter is important and that it was received, which might make them take action since they see the lender is serious.
Telephone calls. So, offer a personal approach to debt collection, allowing direct discussions of payment arrangements. While not guaranteed immediate payment, calls help clarify situation and gather insights. However, this method isn't always effective as some debtors may avoid calls and it's not feasible in areas lacking telephone access.
Collection through the use of draft. If someone doesn't pay their debt even after several reminders, a draft can be used as a stronger way to collect the money. This involves the debtor's bank. The person who owes money is warned because the draft is sent, giving them a chance to pay. If the bank doesn't honor the draft, it shows the person has credit issues. The bank then explains why, helping the lender understand the problem. This method can be pushed the debtor to pay so their credit doesn't get worse. Telegrams. Telegrams are good for sending urgent messages, but they must be used carefully. You shouldn't include anything that could be seen as a threat or insult. Also, don't give too many details or bad debts. Bad debts are amount that likely won't be paid back. Then debts might be written off when first, the person or business is bankrupt. Second, they keep ignoring requests to pay. Third, no one can find them. Fourth, the business has shut down. And lastly, the person has died and their family won't pay the debt.